Michelle Wu is, to put it bluntly, a woke racist. Yes, you heard it correct. She's a woke racist. This is just such an outrage. This mayor had the gall to have a holiday party, but guess what? If you look like me, you're not invited. Yes, that's right. This was a party for white people only. We're going to get into it right now and talk about it as we go along because this is outrageous.
Oh, no invite if you are a white person in Boston. The mayor there is Michelle Wu. She's facing backlash over her holiday party exclusively for, quote, electeds of color. So her office sent an email invitation to all city council members instead of just those of color. And then the mayor later had to defend that party invite last night. Watch.
Given some of the strife that exists, though, in this council, are you concerned this lends itself at all to further divisiveness?
No, I mean, again, this is a group that has been in place for many, many years. We want to be a city where everyone's identity is embraced and that there are spaces and communities that we can help support.
Okay, all right, so we embraced Tarloff and Tyrus. I should say minutes later, someone from the office sent an email out. This is what it read. I want to apologize for my previous email regarding a holiday party for tomorrow. I did send that to everyone by accident, and I apologize that my email may have offended or came across as so. Sorry for any confusion this may have caused.
But basically, it still is like, if you're white, you're not invited.
And if this happened at any company in America, what would the HR department say then?
The same thing that I'm saying right now. You need to resign. Like this is the most disturbing thing is the apology is for getting caught.
A quick side note, this guy here, his name is Tyrus. I like him a lot. He is a former pro wrestler, and some of his comments as a Fox News contributor are pretty well spot on.
That's the biggest, that should be the big red flag. And then when questioned on it, it was like, we want to make sure there's a safe place for everybody, unless, of course, you're white, because you're not welcome at a Christmas party. Your constituents are not just people of color. They're white people that have voted you in. But when you do this, you don't look at the consequences. If I was a white nationalist right now, I'd be saying, I told you. See, this is what happens. They are after us. All the negative stuff that you see on the extreme sides of things, this is the same thing. The only difference is because it's white people and white people allow this BS to go down. If I was a white person as her staffer, I'd quit. I'm not working for someone like that.
You know what? I think what he just said is so spot on. As a white person in America, we generally don't say nothing because we're told if we say something, we're racist. If you look like me and you call out that this type of nonsense, you are called a racist. It's really astonishing that a mayor of a major U.S. city, of any U.S. city, would actually send out an email to all of the city council members and only invite the minority, the black individuals that are serving on the council. This should not happen in America. We should have a colorblind society, and until all of us, I don't care what your color is, step up and say enough, this kind of nonsense will continue.
If that happened, if me and Jessica had a tall people only Christmas party, you think little Gutfeld would appreciate that?
Would I be invited, though? Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah.
What do you think of
so
this?
big you get to come.
I don't know.
Tyrus, not in the spirit of the morning. I think it's
Jessica,
really not great.
I mean, anything short is just a fantastic boo-boo.
Well, it's also, there are only 15 members on the council. This wasn't like we're about to be flooded by thousands of white people, right? There were 7 extra people that were going to be invited to this party. And you would think that you would also want to build camaraderie amongst your city council members in a town like Boston, which does have race issues.
A lot of problems.
A lot of historic ones and ones that still remain. It's interesting also coming, she is the first female mayor of Boston, first person of color to do this. And I'm thinking a lot about how we've seen this evolution in gender discrimination, right? There used to be all these clubs that were just for men. And then there was a club founded called The Wing, which was this very kind of hoity-toity ladies club here in the city, and they were sued for gender discrimination.
Right.
And in 2019, they had to change their policy.
Yeah.
And I understand that people want to spend time with people who are like them. That's something that we do all the time.
That happens anyway, though, right?
Right. But for it to be the
For a
formal
government
rule.
yeah.
She's really stretching, folks, trying to find a way to defend this type of statement. This is ridiculous, but she's stretching. She's trying to defend the mayor.
And for the government office to do it.
And let's remember, it was supposed to be secret.
Right.
It's just an absolute outrage, in my opinion. Let me know in the comments below how you see this. Folks, until we stop judging everybody and calling everybody a racist, and we stop dividing ourselves by race, we're going to have this continue in our society. I'm hoping that people see just how crazy and insensitive this is. At any rate, let me know what you think. I appreciate you joining me. It sincerely humbles me that you take time to stop by and listen to what I have to say. Keep that mind free. Never give up. Until next time, my friends, I am J.R. Dukes.